Oh, Jordan, the struggle bus has showed up again.
I see that.
We're stuck. Dug out! Hey, I need my dozer on this thing again. The truck is stuck. You know what? Generally, people put the lid on so
Are you kidding?
Actually sucks the water off.
Oh, there should be an alarm on this thing.
Just sending it. He's sending it with no suction.
Rookie mistake. Rookie.
That works a little better. Wow. All right, obviously you can see we're moving stuff around in the shop, getting stuff in and out. That new belly dump serviced up, fixed a couple of little small issues. Actually, overall, it's in really good shape. A lot better than the one we currently own. So, depending on how this summer goes, once we get done using this one may go down the road. I don't know. I know how we don't like to sell stuff too. That's always an issue. Long story short, we're stuck because lack of traction there. So we got Weston. You ready, Weston?
I'm gonna try to get to the concrete so I got some kind of traction.
Don't burn rubber.
They're shot anyways. Don't matter.
This working?
100%.
So if something does let loose and break, stop before you hit that wall.
All right, I'll try.
Okay. We got some twists. We got twists in the rope. We got to untwist. I just don't want to over torque the, what is it called? Kinetic energy. We don't want to over torque the kinetic energy.
You're not talking any sense right now. Okay, we'll try a short little run here. Wow, right away.
Yeah. Nothing to it. I just needed help getting the trailer out of the holes. That's how kinetic energy works, Eric.
Untwisted kinetic energy.
Hopefully that I stopped, that I could get going again. But I was gonna run the rope over. We're going. We're off. Whoa! Yeah, if you guys have any interest in Yankum rope, they're on our website in the link in the description. I believe there's a discount code there too, but those ropes are no joke. They're worth every penny. Way better than a flat strap. Anyways, we're gonna spin around here somewhere in the yard and get this in the shop. I'm gonna try and hook this up before I get it in the shop. See if I can't dump some snow out of the trailer. Maybe. Nothing's coming out. Must be all frozen there. At least I tried. I can tell Eric I tried. tried dumping the snow out, you know, like you told me to do. Didn't work.
Did it open?
It opened. That worked.
It
That
held
worked.
on.
Yeah, but no snow came out.
In about an hour, it's gonna be just all water.
Puddle. That it will be. Well, Jordan, I don't know where to start.
Well, you should have pulled it out with a Dodge first. It would have pulled it in one tug.
You were watching, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Whitey?
You should have got that. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
The
that's
shop ornament.
a classic. Yeah, I kind of might just live here.
Like this is one of my concerns of repair needed maybe, since it's like through, I see a lot of light in areas I don't like seeing. And that's structural beam there that's no longer being structural with its buddy that is shortly behind.
Unreal.
So we're done trucking for the time being. So guess who's busy at work? How's she turning out?
I'm good, I think.
You're just in your happy place again?
I'm getting really hot back here. It's very steamy. Who are you guys into?
Well, we just jerked the belly dump out of the snow drift.
I did see that. And you go get water.
We're gonna need your welding expertise
Why would we do that?
because you're the best.
You guys know how to
You're the best at washing and welding
busy back here?
and operating. Really, you're just an all-around stand-up individual.
I need help. Well, maybe I can get it today. I'll get it. And here's this doohickey. It gets in the way.
You're gonna lose it. I could help, but it's just so entertaining. Wow. Look at that rebuilt engine.
I got it.
You did, good job. So this tire, tread depth is pretty decent in this spot, but if you come around to here, it's really chopping.
This one is dropping.
So I'm afraid we need a new tire. The truck driver has requested a new tire, and since it's a steer, this one's not, well, it's chopping, but it's
starting.
not shot. Steer
These are
tires I
like a
don't
danger shot.
really mess around with. I like to replace them when they get low. I wouldn't doubt that kingpins are needing work.
We got a problem.
What?
We're out of soap. The truck soap.
Oh no. That's not good.
I didn't know we were this low.
You gotta keep me updated.
We got a lot of car wash stuff, like the field stuff. I'm gonna use that.
You're gonna use the car wash?
Why not?
Well, that's what you got. That's what you use. All right, so you get the gist of it, of what we did there. This is just really thin stuff to begin with. I'm actually very surprised, like I mean 16th inch thick. Obviously we got trouble on the inside. You've seen the big holes. We're gonna make a plate to go around that and down to this and weld to this through the holes. Should be better. It'll be better than what it was, let's just say that. What do we got?
Steak.
Big old steak.
It's very good. You better get some.
Well, dinner's over, and so is this project, besides paint, but it is not my best work. I'll be straightforward, it ain't great, but it's better than it was. At least we got support here now, tying it together, and then a plate that ain't square on the inside, but that doesn't much matter, because there's so much snow and nowhere to stick you guys on the inside, or wasn't fun in there welding that on. But if I would have showed you, you would have seen how there's a lot of previous to this farm's welding in there. But it's safer now than it was. I think this is a, what'd Dad say, an 86 trailer?
Yeah.
Something like that. And what is so unbelievable to it is that, like right here, it is actually wearing the steel out. Or years ago, I think it used to haul asphalt also. It's actually been loaded and unloaded so many times that it's wearing the steel out, which is why it's so thin it's impossible to weld. Impossible to weld without burning through. Hence my discouragement there, trying to weld to my new plate on the inside. First have to burn through the outside and then mesh 2 sheets together. All the welding guys that know how to weld properly and correctly and are like, you need a new sheet, all this, watching this, what an idiot. Which I guess I'm totally fine with. I did the best that I could do with the equipment that I have, so sorry. All right, I pumped the tires. Can't do anything with greasing or brakes till that quits dripping, because I am not going under there with it dripping every 2 seconds. That needs to cool before paint. Let's see what else we get into. I know I gotta work on the payloader. So actually the cabinets for upstairs, where Chris and Jordan lived last fall and where Jordan is currently living, just showed up. Finally gonna finish it up there, like done, done, done. They got delivered today. I'm not sure when they're coming to install them, but at least they're here, and we actually move forward in the progress because Jordan really is sick of walking downstairs to cook and then walk back upstairs the 22 steps, and it needs to be finished regardless. So that brings us to this payloader. We had a bunch of leaks here that we're trying to fix. One being this fitting, a stick or something, or dirt, mud, chunk, who knows, bent this fitting and was leaking really bad out of the rear end, and the seal was also leaking. So hopefully we got the right parts here and we can reassemble. Okay, so the next most difficult part here normally shouldn't be very difficult. Normally these are sliding, telescoping, kind of like this, so they slide really nice and easy. Well, this one slides on the shaft right here coming out of that, and we used a porta power to press these apart, so that should be fun. My gosh. The Lord is with me. It's sliding. Look at how nice it's going. Wow. Wow. I really thought that was going to be a battle and a half, but she must have been just stuck in this yoke when we couldn't get it apart, so we had to put the porta power with its own spreading jaws, this thing, in there, and came apart pretty nice with the porta power. So I was expecting reassembly to be, you know, a real treat. I'm pleasantly surprised. Alright, these on there, and then we can fill it up, and hopefully it'll work great. And it'll stop leaking. Can't leave the truck without tooting the horn. Seems like it's a rule around here. Why don't you have no power? One blinky light. Junk! He's dead. Somewhere around 30 quarts air shot. So pump for a while, let it settle, and we get a lovely dipstick to check. I hate dipsticks. I like plugs you take out, and when it runs out it's full, or sight gauges. I hate dipsticks. Well, I was risky and I just went for it. Eric said it was 29.5 he put in the back, and it was perfect. So I went for 29. It's plumb full in this side, but it's got to run through the axle, fill that side up and all that. So gotta let it sit and we'll see how overfilled I've done it. if one's 29 and a half, the other one should be, I would think. Well, Brody's outdid himself once again. Got the truck in here. Got to get a steer tire off and trailer tire. We don't do our own steer tires. We have mounted. And I believe they balance steer tires is why we don't do them. So we take that in, have them put those on. What are you into?
Gotta call a guy.
You gotta call a guy.
Gotta call a guy. Remember that shut-off thing in the water tank for the power washer? The valve that flooded upstairs here
I don't think you told him about that.
Oh, well, there's certain things it's just too much. You'd have to have a guy following us all the time to actually see the struggle, how bad it is. It really is. Hey, I got a Bismarck to eat yet.
The float stuck upstairs in our water tank for the pressure washer and flooded the entire parts area.
It really wasn't too bad until...
it was running out the outside of the wall.
I knew we had trouble when I got here in the morning. How long ago? 3 weeks ago? It was cold out. I had big icicles coming out of the garage door, above the garage doors, big long icicles, and I knew, we got an issue. But thank goodness it did not make it into the office area. It just kind of dampened everything that was set on the floor in the parts room, right?
Yeah, so we need to fix that so that stops sticking.
So I was gonna call up and get a new valve.